What a route, man. What a route. Check. Mic check. I'm in the reflection. Meaning? Oh. Okay, cool. Ready? It's been a little over a year since I was last here in the Western Ghats in Karnataka. In 2020, around October, I did this beautiful ride through the Karnataka section of the Great Indian Trail with a few of my friends from Bangalore. That's a trip that I really enjoyed, and I think the video that we made from that trip is something that a lot of you may have already seen. We decided then that we definitely wanted to come back and do more. Unfortunately, the whole gang couldn't come together this year in 2021, but two of us, Santosh V and I, decided to venture out and ride a few more routes and explore a little bit more in the Western Ghats, in Karnataka, and a little bit of Maharashtra as well. That's V chilling over there while I do all of my video and camera stuff. This is definitely going to be an interesting and different ride for him. The route that we plotted out for this trip started from Bangalore and took us deep into the Western Ghats in Karnataka. From there we'd ride north all the way up to Koyna in Maharashtra before eventually looping back to where we started. We had spent hours scouting out back roads and trails that we could use instead of the main highways. On our first day on the road, we had to ride over 200 kilometers to leave the city behind and find what we had come in search of. A nearly 30-kilometer long trail through prime Windmill Country. Alright, we have found the entry point. Let's do this! Wow! This is getting a lot more fun now. Whoa. What a route, man. What a route. Yeah, let's go up all the way. BTW, ladies and gentlemen, we are riding these routes with our bikes fully loaded with luggage. Yeah, we're out on a nearly 2-week trip actually. Man, these are the right bikes to be doing this on. Santosh, in case you haven't noticed, is riding a KTM Adventure 390. It's quite a souped up ADV 390. We'll talk about that maybe in a separate video or at some point during this trip. And I am on Rover. Rover is my X-Pulse 200. The BS6 one. The bike was away from me for 6 months, so we have been reunited, and this is how we chose to celebrate that. Where is the path? Are we doing the right thing? Whoa, this is literally like a cattle path or something. We're nearing the top. Whoa! Man, that's beautiful.
Mad, bro.
Mad. Like a windmill valley. Imagine 20 to 30 kilometers of trails like these and views like those. Today's gonna be a good day. This place is pretty unbelievable. This is the best spot we've seen yet, no?
Yeah. We have another 8 kilometers on this.
Having found a perfect playground, it only made sense to make the most of it. So what was intended to be a 2-hour detour quickly turned into a 5-hour session, which in this case meant that everything was going perfectly to plan. We stopped wherever we wanted to and took routes that we had not plotted before. We got lost 100 times over and enjoyed every minute of it. This is a beautiful, beautiful trail. Looks like wrong route. I feel like we took a U-turn.
Yeah, man.
The same windmills we're seeing from the front now. Okay. Oh, and then the road turns again. What a twist in the tail. This is why patience is a virtue. Man, we just did a loop around a hill and now we are into the jungle. Day 1, in my opinion, had gone perfectly to plan. It was thrilling, fascinating, and challenging in almost equal parts. And while there was no telling how things would go in the days to come, there was every indication that this trip was going to be one hell of a ride.
Thank you, sir. How do you? I think I'll do it elegantly or not. Yummy.